co-host or something?
Yes, yes, I will.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Now it is visible, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So whom should I make the co-host? Samantha?
You're asking me?
No, these students. Who are the ones who are managing the waiting room?
Aarti and Samantha.
Samantha, you are twice now on the screen. I can see you twice.
Is it, ma'am? I lost my connection and I rejoined. Maybe because of that too.
The one which you're talking on, I'm making on that.
Okay, ma'am.
Do Samantha ka co-host. Yes, ma'am, you tell. Sunita, ma'am, I can see your PowerPoint very clearly.
Okay, ma'am.
The participants are going to join now, so you can.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I will be sharing the YouTube link also, na?
Yes, Lalin. You have got a pen in your hand, Sunita, ma'am.
No. I'm searching for the facing the.
हाँ नहीं ऊपर मोर करके है ना 3 dots है देखो.
Actually, this laptop is different. That's why. No, I can't see.
Samantha, I will enable. Samantha, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
So the waiting room.
Mila.
Amila, na? Okay. Waiting room, you see, you close it when it is 95 or something like that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, done.
And then you can invite some one person. Otherwise, somebody will log out or something like that.
Okay, ma'am.
Sunita ma'am, you want to stop sharing?
Hello, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sure, I'll do.
नया नहीं है
ये बैक कैसे जाओ, गलत से कुछ हो गया।
We'll wait for a few minutes and then begin. Okay, so let us begin. Okay, so good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me clearly? Somebody can say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can hear you.
So good evening, everybody, and welcome to this mathematics webinar series 3. Why I'm saying webinar series 3? Because in the pandemic, we had begun this whole process of this webinar. SXI Pedagogy Unit has started this webinar in order to discuss the problems in mathematics learning. During the pandemic, there was a lot of online learning and a number of problems related to that, as well as to share the knowledge of different methods of teaching in mathematics. And we are happy that we are, through this program, we have been catering to a number of teachers, researchers, as well as, different the B.Ed students, and they are able to understand the different methods of learning and then also put it into practice. Many of them have appreciated the webinar through the feedback form, we have understood that it has been useful, and therefore we wish to continue this program so that it can be beneficial and a lot of change can come in mathematics teaching learning. So, participants, you all are witnessing this webinar. Every month, we will try to organize a webinar for you. And in return, we would appreciate that if you would share with us your innovations and concerns in mathematics through a 1 minute video. If you can video, like click a small video and talk to us and send it on mathslearning@sxi.in. You must have seen in the PowerPoint, mathslearning@sxi.in. That is the email ID we have. And our YouTube channel is Mathematics Learning, and it has got loads of information, all the videos of our previous webinars, which could help you reflect on your own teaching, as well as it could also help you to become more innovative and creative. So I think, this is like a mission that we all can take up as teachers of mathematics. And we know that there are a lot of phobias related to mathematics. And also parents are also spending a lot of money pushing the child into tuitions. And the child has to, perform well in this subject. It is scoring, but there are a number of issues involved. So we all together, we are working together so that we can make the mathematics learning more and more joyful. Now, we have received the NEP 2020, and NEP 2020 has proposed experiential method of learning. And under the experiential method of learning, there are two methods which are highlighted in the experiential method of learning. That is art integrated teaching and sports integrated teaching. Now, today we are looking at art integrated teaching in mathematics, and we are very happy to have Dr. Sunita Shah on our webinar, a maths webinar. Ma'am has already given us last year also, she was a part of this webinar, and she did speak on an important topic. And today we have another important topic given to us by her, and it is a part of her PhD. So she will be speaking with a lot of conviction. We have Dr. Sunita Shah, who has worked under a very knowledgeable and experienced guide, who's also has been my mentor and the mentor of many other people, Dr. Veena Deshmukh. So we thank her also. Over to Austin now to welcome Dr. Sunita Shah for the webinar. Austin.
Thank you so much, Vinny ma'am. Good evening, everyone. We are honored to have with us Dr. Sunita Shah as a resource person for today. Dr. Sunita Shah has done her MPhil and PhD in maths education. In PhD, ma'am investigated the maths empowering pedagogy, which substitutes mechanical memorization to pattern exploration. Ma'am's study explored the mathematics empowerment construct using qualitative research. Tools were developed to evaluate effectiveness of maths creative problem-solving instructional plans. Further, using quantitative research, ma'am investigated the students' maths empowerment through maths creative problem-solving. In her MPhil, ma'am worked on investigating origami as a learning tool in mathematics. Ma'am believes that maths education can be made more approachable and interesting to students by introducing innovative tools in maths learning. Ma'am's study evaluated the effectiveness of origami-based maths learning tools. We are extremely honored to have such an experienced person today. Once again, we heartily welcome you, ma'am.
Okay, so over to the resource person, and just want to say that we can have a very meaningful webinar. If you have any questions, you can write it on the chat, and also the YouTube. The student coordinators will be picking up those questions and presenting it to the resource person. Thank you. So over to Sunita, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. The PPT is visible to everyone.
Yes.
Yes.
In this session, we are going to discuss on 5 points: the art integration, learning domain and taxonomy, stages of teaching, origami integrated, maths teaching, and prompt learning. Now, very first, I want to ask everyone, what is an art? Means what you think the art is? Okay. Now I'll give you one link of Mentimeter. Do one thing, just describe whatever art stands for you. Just describe it in one word. Did you get the link?
There is no link in the chat box. I can't see that.
Now,
Now it is there, but it's not activated.
just try it out.
Okay, I have put it for everyone. It is activated, so you can use it. Okay.
Done, everyone? The link is given in YouTube also. The YouTube participant also, they can give the word for the art. Just describe in one word. Only one word. Okay, many of you have done with this. I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. Yeah.
Okay. Now in the result, I have seen some have written it realistic, then creativity, and many more, like different perception was there. And the art is a Latin word, art, which means art, skill, or craft. It is mostly related with aesthetics, and it is a representation, it is an expression, it is a form, like a song or any kind of sculpture. It is kind of form or formation, you can say. The art is. Now, what exactly art? Art is not what you see, but what you make others to see. Now, everyone might have thought a word when I said, okay, just state art in one word. Everyone might have thought for a word. Now, what do you do? For every means which word you have selected, what you have selected, any activity or anything you might have selected, try to use that word. Word means how you are going to use the thing, whatever you have selected, like creativity. If you have selected, use the creativity in maths. Now, what generally maths you'll get only one answer. Can it be possible to have many answers for a question? Just an example. Now, this is a second activity, and you have 2 minute time for this activity. You have to think how you can use the word you have used to describe art in one word. Just try to analyze and think how you can do that thing in maths, or how that thing can be used in mathematics. Eight. Almost. Started. I think everyone done with this. I'm sharing a link to you on both platforms. Now, whatever you have taught, just fill in this.
Ma'am, name and art means what do you want us to fill? Name and art.
Name and art, like anyone might have named in Mentimeter, like creativity. Now, creativity is a process, I can say, but it is given there in the Mentimeter by the participant. Now, anyone can say drama, anyone can say painting, any whichever
Okay.
you liked. The now painting. Now, how you are going to use? Some participant, they have filled the form. You can see painting, geometric design, drawing, singing, then drama is there, then many more, even cooking is there. The art form, wherever the skill, wherever the beauty, wherever the imagination, creativity, you can say it is art. Just now we have went through a definition, a working definition of art. Now, how you are going to use that art in your mathematics? Just think Go beyond the boundaries and think what you can do. Yes, I think it is visible. The response is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now, see, there are different form of art or the art and how the participant want to use. You can see the different participant want to use the different chosen art in different way. Now, there's a storytelling activity, creativity. Now, how to use stories, how to use dramatization, how to use narration. That these all things we are going to do as we move ahead in this session. Okay, please everyone feel this. Generally, as a maths teacher, what I have observed, many maths teachers, they confine themselves to very restricted meaning of mathematics, and whatever given in the text, the same problem being solved means that is only one way most of the time I have observed. But can we break this? Yes, we can, because just now you are naming different forms of art, different types of art is there in your mind, and you also know you have knowledge how to use it also, but we mostly don't do. Now I'm moving ahead. There's one wonderful definition. You can go through the definition. Art integration, how to integrate art. Just go through it.
Ma'am, you can put it in the slideshow mode, please.
Okay. Yeah, it's done. And there are many researchers. The researcher, they have tried different types of different forms of like singing, dance, drama in mathematics and different subjects, and they found very positive result in the research. With the end product of the research indicated the art integration is really fruitful in mathematics. Now, when you integrate any art, then at that time you might have some objective of integrating that. And as we know, the different domain of learning, generally the domain cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. And we try to enhance this domain, and the objectives, many of you are aware, like remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, and creating in cognitive. And most of the time, affective domain is overlooked by us. And the objectives you can see, and many of us are aware also. Now, one question to everyone. In cognitive, which objectives generally we think or we have in our lessons, and most of the time we ignore the objective. Which objective generally we ignore? Yeah, my question to everyone. We plan, generally when we plan for mathematics class, we plan for understanding, applying, sometime analyzing. Do we think for creation? I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Okay. Then when you integrate art, then creation is possible?
Yes, nowadays we are doing
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Creativity also we are doing.
For an example?
Just the name 21st century skill based project. Nowadays we are doing. In that, for example, I had written here innovation today 3D models.
Okay.
Where we have used only polygons, any type of polygons.
Okay.
Students are free to think about it.
Okay.
And they have prepared very nice model.
Wonderful.
Means
okay. Now,
that magical cube also
huh?
it has found. Yes, madam.
Yes. Continue. Please continue.
One magical cube as a toy
Okay.
he had prepared and very nice. If I know about it today, we have to put it, then I will bring it also so that I can show.
Okay. So nice. Okay. Then this project is given in during your class, or it is given like as a home project?
No, both means somewhat we have done in the class. We have given an idea only. Means 2 to 3 lesson plan we have prepared for it so that we can help them so that how they can do.
Okay.
And they have to do individually at their home.
Okay. Nice. Now my question is,
yes, madam. Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Now my question is, can we have creation objective in every class? Can it be possible? Creation objective?
To me, or it's general question, madam?
My question is, now in cognitive, generally we plan for cognitive and psychomotor. Mostly affected domain is ignored. And can it be possible to have creation objective in most of your lessons, maths lessons? Can it be possible? Can it be possible to have value, characterizing value?
Yes,
Is all in most or every class? Can it be possible? My question is this.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, I feel, sorry. Ma'am, I feel not in every lesson it's possible. I feel like that. Like maybe after completion of a concept, after that it might be possible, but not while teaching, like not in every lesson every day.
Okay.
It's not possible. It's how I feel.
Okay. Now, if you integrate art itself gives feeling of creation. And if you integrate art, then it can be possible in every lesson to have creation objective, valuing objective. Means you can find when you integrate any form of art in mathematics, and how to do that we are going to see further. I hope this is clear. Now stages. Now whenever you plan some objective, then further you plan lesson plans. And whenever you plan your lesson, the lesson has mostly 3 stages: the pre-active, interactive, and post-active. Now in pre-active you plan. In interactive you implement whatever you have planned, and the post-active mostly you evaluate and you give assignment and this on. Now, my question is, where I can integrate art? In which stage I can integrate art? I'm audible?
Maybe, yes, ma'am, you're audible. In implementing stage also we can take, and some time for evaluation also, so that how much concepts students had.
Wonderful.
These
Any
two
other
types.
answer?
Ma'am, in all stages we can put arts.
Wow, wonderful. In every stages, it is possible, and once you decided to integrate art, definitely at pre-active stage, you'll think which art and how to. That is your planning. Once you plan, then how to implement that one interactive. And many times we involve art, we integrate art in mathematics, but we do not include in evaluation stage. But as for me, we should have 1-2 question or something, some kind of assignment where student can utilize those integrated art form in mathematics. Then it will give real enjoyment to the student, and it is a kind of motivation where students get motivated and to find more integration of art and mathematics. Now we'll take one art form, the origami. What is origami?
Ma'am, using paper and making different designs with the help of that thin sticks, paper.
Okay, using the paper.
Square paper, using square paper cutouts for making any shapes and
like. Have you ever done this origami activity? During your school days, have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
I think every one of us have done this origami activity, and we had made boat and house and lot many things. Now it's my request to everyone, if you have paper with you, of course everyone has paper. Now just make 1 or 2 article out of it. 1 minute time to you, make, and then we'll move further. I think at least one is done by most of you. What you have made? Did you? Yes.
Participants, you can switch on your videos and show us.
Yes, please.
So, ma'am, I made this, if you can see.
Okay, this is okay.
Like,
okay, nice. Cylinder.
Yes.
Nice.
Ma'am, I have made a photo frame.
Wonderful. Any other? Only 2? Okay, we are moving further.
Making a frog.
Just show me. Yeah.
Still in the process.
Nice. Good. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. I'm assuming everyone might have made at least one origami article. This is my assumption. Now, what is origami? You can go through this slide. Origami is a wonderful art which is really used in drug delivery, than in industries, in packaging industry, than space research and drug. If you go through this, you'll find the origami is really a wonderful art which is very helpful in nowadays technology. Because of origami, the size of any technique, now if you are aware of printable ink, then because of origami, we can have folded mobile, folded television, many things. Reducing this means we can reduce the space. It's really wonderful art. Now, this is a site. There are many sites where you can get different origami article folding. Now, this is those they have not done any article. They can have a paper and can try out this. You can make one origami figure and then we'll do analysis of it. Are you? Or you can have your own, any. It is not no hard and fast rule that you have to make this. You can make any. And those they have made the article, they can try out some more. Everyone done with at least one origami folded article, some kind of where you need to fold the paper, make a crease on the paper so that you can get some lines on it. Have you made? Everyone, I'm asking to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We have done.
Everyone, I'm asking to YouTube participant also. Everyone, it's complete. Okay, I'm assuming at least one article you have done with. Now there are different origami articles. Now my question, when you fold paper, different folding gives out different kind of shape. Are you agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Why? But why different shape you get? Okay, no answer.
Systematic folding.
Systematic folding. Wonderful.
It depends on the angle of the plane where you're taking the turn.
Yes. What else? Yeah, why the same paper? My question to everyone, why the same paper, when you fold in different style, you get different article? Why not the same article I'm getting? Why it happens? There can be any mathematics where you can say different fold gives out different article. Is there?
Yes, sometimes we are folding diagonally, Sometimes we are folding it horizontal, vertical, means angle wise, we are folding it differently.
Yes. And then folding and unfolding and refolding, different style, different
creases, the creases that are formed that are also different, somewhat perpendicular or diagonally.
Yes, yes, wonderful. And there are n number of way where I can fold. And you know, permutation and combination. There are n number of permutations and combination. That means n number of formation can be possible in origami. If I take first mountain fold, then I take valley fold. Now, if I interchange and the paper is, the plane is so vast, I can fold first, then I can fold in between, I can fold diagonally, I can fold anywhere. That means n number, there are infinity, I can countless, there are n number of folding, and then n number of, that means n number of combinations can be possible of different line and unfolding. It will gives out different types of article, and then how we refold and what we do, different article you get through origami. Now, can you find, now you have, everyone has an article with you. Now, just observe that article, that origami article, and try to analyze which are the mathematics, what are the mathematics hidden in that article.
Ma'am, parallel lines we can teach. We can teach even 3D figures. We can teach rhombus, kites, trapezium.
Yes. Can we teach some formulas? Can it be possible to teach some formulas?
Yes, ma'am. Pythagoras theorem, we can show them.
Yes. What else?
Expansion formula of a plus b whole square by a square, using a square.
Identities. All identities can also be. Yes. Then interior angle of triangle. Then interior angle, sum of interior angle of quadrilaterals. Then all type of shape, different shape, their interior angle combination. Then vertically opposite angle. Then intersecting line and parallel line, the formation of various form of angles. There are n number of topics. Just try to analyze different topics. There's one activity. Now what you have to do, I'm going to share a link to you. It is a document link. It is a word link. Okay, I'll show you the link. I'll show you. I'm sharing this to everyone. Okay. Now you can see there are different groups. I'll share the link of this document on YouTube as well as in Zoom, both platforms. Now you can see group 1 till group 15. Now my expectation, in every group, there will be 10 members. And in case if you find in every group 10 members are already there, then go to different group and check. And if you find all the 15 groups are filled with 10 members, then you do individually because the columns are visible to you. Okay. Now what you have to do, suppose the group 1, if the group 1 participant, suppose if anyone want to be in group 1, click on the group 1. Okay. Click. What you have to do, simply you have to click. Then after clicking it, you will get Jamboard. Fine. Now on Jamboard, what you have to do, you have to write your name. Here, use the text box. Okay. Use the text box and write your name. You have to write your name. Now another member will write. This way 10 members will get occupied on this Jamboard. Once this is done, then what you can do, you can go to second page of it. First page for your member name. I hope it is clear. Now second page, go beyond the folds. Now everyone has one article. what you have to do, you have to discuss on using textbooks. You can discuss on this Jamboard, and you have to select one topic. You have to select topics, different maths topic in it, and you can decide how you can integrate this in learning mathematics. I hope I'm clear to everyone. What you have to do, I'm sharing this link to you on Zoom as well as YouTube. Now what you have to do, once you get the link, open the group. If already 10 members are there, then go to the another one and then another one. If all the groups are filled, then do independently. And then we are going to discuss. Now what are the columns? Now you have to write your group name. You can write 1, 2 or any name which you like, or any art form or anything which is very attached to your group, that name you can give. Then the plan, how you are going to, suppose you have selected triangle. Now what you are going to do exactly, what you are going to teach exactly, that you have. That means interior angle you are going to teach, or exterior angle in or side relation between sides, and what different types of what exactly, what is your plan, that you have to write after discussion on the Jamboard. You have to, the group leader, you have to select one group leader. The group leader will fill this. Now you have to write the origami figure. Jointly you have to decide one origami figure, then one math topic, and teaching phase, where the teaching phase, which teaching phase you are going to use. Now planning will always be. Now in process, you can use in process, that is implementation, and sometimes you can skip implementation and directly can have in evaluation also. Suppose you taught triangle, interior angle of triangle, but at that time you have not used origami. In the assignment you can use origami. You can do, okay, make this figure and prove the interior angle of this way. You can plan up, means then at that time it is only evaluation phase, or you can have both phase. That is up to you. Planning, it is understood every time in the planning it will be. Now objective level, which objective level, that forward. Remembering, now I am focusing on the cognitive. You can have all, you can write all, but if I'll ask, then you have to explain me what exactly you want to mean that. I hope it is clear, the activity is clear to everyone. Participants?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope the activity is clear to everyone. Now I'm sharing the link. Okay, now you have 10 minutes time with you. You have 10 minutes time with you. Form the group. Right on first page of Jamboard, write the member name. Then second page, your discussion page, discuss it. In case if you require more pages, then go to third, and then you can add up more page if you want. As you know, in Jamboard, you can attach figures, many things can be done. You can explore, and you know about it, many of you, and those are not, they can explore it. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am Sunila.
से आ गए फिर से लोगों से बच्चे समझ के चलता क्या सोना जाओ ना पहिला मग काय भूक नाही मी खाल्ला म्हणता म्हणून
Hello. Participants,
only group 1 and group 10 have participated. Where are the other groups?
Hello, participants. Do you need more time? I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you need time? Okay.
Sunita ma'am, why are you getting unmuted muted every time?
I don't know. It is okay. Participants. Okay, we'll move ahead. Participants. Okay, we'll do the activity afterward. Now we'll move ahead. Participants, are you there? I'm audible. I'm audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now I'll give time to complete the activity. Now we'll move ahead. Now you have done some activity to integrate origami and mathematics. What do you feel? What are the benefits of integrating origami in mathematics? As per you, what are the benefits?
Ma'am, it can help make abstract things more concrete so that
Yes.
students understand in a better way.
Yes. What else can be? Any other participant? Yes, any other participant? What you felt if you integrate the origami in mathematics, this benefit you'll get? Any other?
Active participation.
Wonderful. What else?
Learning by doing.
Yes, participants?
Learning by doing.
Okay, connect to real life. What else? Okay. Okay, teamwork. Wonderful. Cooperative learning can be possible. Yes, yes. Yeah.
Learning by doing.
Wonderful. Yeah, there are many benefits of integrating origami in mathematics. Some of these benefits are listed in next slide. Behavioral skill. the behavioral skill, the behavior of the student can be controlled using origami. Cooperative learning, as you said, linked to mathematics means origami you can link to varied concept of maths. Can series be used? Means we can integrate origami while teaching series. Yeah, higher level mathematics like sequence, series, and many arithmetic topic can also be included while integrated in origami while teaching maths. Now, cognitive development, analytical skill, applying, and the higher level of cognition can be possible through origami. Once you teach, for example, if you teach the interior angle, identify a triangle, make a origami article. When you give this activity to make any origami article, which may be chosen by you or may be free to student to select their own, and when they complete the article and when they make the article, you just see their faces, you'll find they are very happy while doing the activity. And then if you ask, okay, unfold it, find the triangle, find the interior angle, sum of the interior angle, then you find some of the students will experiment out with the quadrilateral also. They'll find interior angle of sum of interior angle of the quadrilateral is this. Some may go to beyond and they'll come with, ma'am, I have done this, and I found this. And they'll come with different mathematics. Sometimes you'll find they may come with different idea, different kind of maths, which you are not or we are not aware of, and it is required to verify what they are saying is really correct or not. That means we have to be updated with latest maths and lot many. Community building means a kind of club, maths club activity can be done, such kind of community building. Now, language development. There is a research, the research indicated that when we do origami activity, our finger movement, very fine finger movement is required. And when young children, the small kid, they do this finger movement, it stimulates certain brain part. And the brain part which stimulated through this finger movement really helps in language development. That means their language grip enhances. They can be very good at their language. It is found through this research, and it helps in fine motor movement. Sometimes it can be used as a therapy, like mood disorder, then attention disorder. In these all different kind of psychological problem, where you the researchers have found the origami, using origami activity is really proved very fruitful in such cases. Now, psychological basis of origami learning, basis of the origami based maths learning, the behaviorism. Now you can go through it. That means when you use origami, this is my research ka extract. When I did, when I integrated origami in maths learning, I found a lot positive result through the activity, which I categorized as per the theories. You can go through this. Okay. Now, I hope most now it is. I hope those they attended the workshop, they will definitely use origami activity while teaching mathematics in their either in evaluation or in both. Of course, planning will be there. I hope you will do. Now come to the next. art integrated learning, that is prop based learning. The earlier what we have seen where the prop is origami paper. Now prop, I want to say any kind of property, anything you can use while teaching mathematics. Now just close your eyes, everyone, and now open and just observe your surrounding. You observe your surrounding and select any artful object or thing. Select any and think how that can be used in learning mathematics. Now, prop-based learning, anything, any object can be used in learning mathematics. Now, in this learning, what you can do, you can select any prop. Then what you have to do, you have to analyze mathematical element in the property. Just now, this activity you have done beyond the fold activity. Now you have to focus on the mathematical concept, plan the interactive lesson using the prop for the selected mathematical concept. Then what you have to do, you have to implement the plan, and after integrating, after presenting, it is my expectation, it is my thinking, one should give integrated assignment also. Otherwise, students may not use it. And I feel if it is possible, then in class test also you can give such assignment, such question where the children reflect their integration of means application of mathematics in some art form. Okay. Now prop. Earlier the activity what we have done is based on the origami. Only that paper you have to, and whatever you have to transform the paper into article, and that article how you can use in teaching maths. Now, and different almost in geometry, you can use for every concept you can use origami. Now come to the prop. Just I'll give one prop and you can select your own. A thread. Now this is a prop. Then how to use the prop in learning mathematics? Just you have to think. I hope I'm clear to you.
Like the prop is a thread, right, ma'am?
Pardon?
The prop is thread, right?
I give just one example, thread. Now you can use your own prop. The prop can be any song. The prop can be any story. The prop can be any painting. The prop can be any. Now you can select your prop. In case if you don't want to select any prop, then for them a thread. Now you have to select any prop. And how to use this prop in mathematics, you have to think on it. How to use, what you can do, how to integrate, how to infuse.
We have some answers on the chat.
Yes. Yeah, so, nice. Okay,
see the answers.
Okay, can we have more? Segment, circle, multiplication, wonderful. Then what else? Painting can be used. Okay, symmetry, fine. Painting, okay, painting, where else I can use painting? Symmetry, okay, this is one topic. Any other where I can use painting? How to use painting? Can I use painting in arithmetic? Can I use painting in identity? Okay, circumference. Can I use a thread to teach area? Can I use the thread to teach volume? Can it be possible? Think different. Yes, it is possible. Any prop, any prop. You can take a water bottle. You can take any water bottle. You can have mobile. You can have notebook. Let us take notebook. Okay. Similarity, area, perimeter. Only this much. Now everyone, notebook. Take the prop notebook. Now which are the topic can be integrated? Photo frame, notebook, box, almost similar kind. What are the topic you can teach? Okay, cuboid, volume, what else? Just don't restrict surface area, fraction, wonderful. Yes. Yes, clock. Yes, correct. Now analyze the notebook box. Analyze it. Notebook, the square shape. Which are the thing you can teach? Don't restrict yourself. Angle, parallel lines, planes. Wonderful. What else? Yes, think. Numbers. What? Yeah. Number. When number comes, at that time, the number is not restricted to number. There's a form of number, odd even, wonderful, prime number. Yes. Yeah. Prime number can be taught. Just think. Oh, yes. Just you don't name it. Think how to.
I want to think. August May.
Pardon? Yeah, notebook, profit and loss, wonderful, discount, many things. Analyze it. Take a prop. Now the activity is you have to concentrate. You have to take one prop. Just take one prop and try to analyze which are the different topic can be taught through, and you will surprise there are many topics that you can teach through. Yes. Now you have thought lot on it. Now, again, the similar kind of activity I'm giving you. What you have to do, you have to analyze and write. And mostly geometry topic related to geometry is included here. Think different form also. Different mathematics, arithmetic, algebra. Think on that also. How to teach, what to do. Okay, I'm sharing. Okay. I don't know why it is not going in the chat. The reason is not aware. Okay, okay, fine. I hope I hope many of might be doing integrating, and further I feel most of the time try to integrate different art forms in mathematics. You can include singing, you can include stories, you can include dramatization and many more activities in mathematics. And when you include these all, then the math will really, it will become very enjoyable activity. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
So I think we had a very meaningful session, ma'am. It didn't feel that we are sitting online and you were giving us so many activities to do. So it was filled with activity and it was really helpful because we are now supposed to integrate art into our teaching because of the NEP 2020. And maths being an abstract subject and the traditional way of teaching maths is only through the chalkboard. You have taught us really a different way of looking at mathematics. So now we move on to the next segment of this webinar. We have a small research presentation and I invite Nissy and Lalin, our students, to present the research that we did last time on reflective teaching. So Nissy and Lalin, over to you.
Yes, ma'am.
So we would like to present a research work which was conducted on the topic reflective teaching in mathematics. Total 189 people participated in this research. In this research, few questions were asked related to reflective teaching on learning. Before presenting the responses, let us first understand the concept of reflective teaching. Over to Nissi.
So reflective teaching is a process where teachers think over the learning practices, analyze how something was taught and how the practice might be improved for better learning. The reflection by the teacher is an important aspect in transacting the curriculum to the students. Reflection before, during, and after the teaching learning process is very much important to enable the students to learn mathematics in a fun way. And we can use reflective teaching learning method in all the subjects. So we will see some of the questions which we will be discussing.
Okay. So the first question is, I encourage students to try out different methods of learning mathematics. Almost 99% of the participants agree with this statement. Allowing students to explore and to try out new methods is an essential aspect of reflective teaching.
Next question. Applying and relating concepts to one another will lead to greater reflection in mathematics learning. All the participants have agreed to this fact. Every subject is related to mathematics in some or the other way. And by relating the mathematical concept with them, students will understand the true essence of mathematics.
The next question. It is impossible to make students reflect while teaching mathematics. 23% of the participants agree with this fact. 64% of them disagree with this view. But it is certainly possible to make students reflect while teaching mathematics. Students can be encouraged to ask and seek answers to questions such as why and how, which will help them reflect and come up with new ideas.
Question 4. Reflection in mathematics is not possible as it is an exact science. 12 to 13% of the participants agree with the point. 52% of the participants disagree to this fact, and therefore we can understand that analyzing the record, we can understand that reflection is very much important in mathematics, and reflection is possible in mathematics, and in each subject we can use reflection as an essence to teach the subject in a very effective manner.
The next question, question number 5. I can remove mathematics phobia in my students through reflective practice. Okay, so I guess everybody knows what is math phobia. 23% of the participants either disagree with this point or have no stand on this view. 77% of the participants agree to this fact. With reflective practice, students can devise their own ways of approaching and solving a mathematical problem. This will gradually help them to overcome their mathematics phobia and develop an interest in mathematics.
Sixth question. Teachers who are reflective in nature cannot teach mathematics properly. 77% of the participants disagree with the fact, whereas the remaining participants agree with this point. In fact, teachers who are reflective in nature can teach mathematics way better than those who are not. Reflection helps us to assess our own performance and come up with new strategies every time. They teach the same concepts and make the mathematical concepts way more interesting to the learners.
Seventh question. I believe through reflective practice, I can make appropriate decision for students. 85% of the participants believe that they can make appropriate decision for the students through the reflective practice. Reflection helps teachers to know their individual students, especially their learning styles and other psychological aspects responsible for learning. Teachers can thus make appropriate decisions which will best cater to the needs of the individual students.
Eighth question. Students' individual differences cannot be understood through reflection. 21% are neutral with this view. 18 to 19% agree with this view. But 68% of the participants disagree with this view. There's a saying which goes, everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is a stupid. Reflection helps teachers to identify these innate qualities and uniqueness of individual students and accordingly design their teaching strategies.
Question number 9. I reflect on my daily lessons. 54.5% of participants say that they always reflect on their daily lessons. 30% says that they do it sometimes and 14% says that they do it frequently. Reflection on daily lessons is a must for teachers as it helps them to assess their own performance and make improvements wherever possible.
Question number 10. I find that reflection helps in identifying difficulties in mathematics. 86% of the participants believe in this process of reflection. The remaining 14% disagree with this view or are neutral to this view. Reflection not only helps us in identifying the difficulties in mathematics, but also enables us to come up with innovative ideas and solutions to tackle those difficulties and challenges. And it makes the complicated problems more simplified and easy to solve.
11th question. Developing reflective practice, according to me, can monitor the progress of the student. 84% of participants agree or strongly agree with this idea. Yes, developing reflective practice can help teachers understand the student performance over time and thus monitor the progress of the students.
Question number 12. I identify and decide my teaching strategies through reflection. 83% of participants agree with this view. Reflection helps teachers to ponder over their own teaching process and devise strategies and learning experiences which will best cater to the individual needs of the students.
Question number 13. Critical dialogue is not possible in mathematics teaching learning. 57% of participants disagree with this view. 25% remain neutral, almost 15% agree. Critical dialogue is always possible in mathematics teaching learning. In fact, students should be encouraged to think critically and ask questions such as, why is this problem solved in such a way? How come this answer is such like this? Rather than simply accepting and blindly following what is taught by the teacher.
14. I believe that a reflective approach can improve students' understanding of the subject. 91% of the participants agree with this idea. Reflective approach helps students to ask questions and seek answers, and this entire process is the long run improves the understanding of the subject.
Question number 15. A critical self-examination has nothing to do with the mathematics teaching learning process. 55% disagree. Around 22% of participants agree. A critical self-examination is of utmost importance in mathematics teaching learning process, as it helps both teachers and students to go beyond the traditional and conventional methods and devise strategies of teaching learning, which will yield the best possible outcomes and make mathematics a fun subject to teach and learn. So we conclude our research work.
Thus, reflective teaching in mathematics can bring about a productive change in the learning experience of the students as well as the teachers. So thank you all for your patient listening.
Thank you, Nissi and Lalin, for your very enlightening presentation on the research that we have done. I think that it's going to be very helpful to all of us in engaging our students in reflection. I would now invite Samantha and Neral to give the feedback instructions while I just put the link on the YouTube and the chat box. You all can just give the instructions.
Instructions for all the participants. A general reminder to all the participants present here. Link for feedback form will be sent in the chat box of the Zoom meeting and in the YouTube chat now. Kindly fill it to get the e-certificates. Please note that we are keeping the form open till 7:30 p.m. So all the participants are requested to fill the feedback form before 7:30 p.m. While filling the form, make sure that you enter your correct email address or the certificate will not be delivered to you. And also enter your name correctly because no changes would be done later. If you don't receive your certificate, please wait for 30 minutes and do check your spam folder. After 30 minutes, if you're still unable to get the certificates, then kindly contact any of the student coordinators regarding the issue. Thank you.
I now invite Lalin to give the vote of thanks. Lalin.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So, I would like to give a vote of thanks. As the saying goes, gratitude is the best attitude. Today, we are extremely grateful to Ms. Sunita Shah, our resource person, for taking time out of a busy schedule and lightening the fame of knowledge of art in mathematics within us. Ma'am made the session really interesting by engaging us in different activities and thought process. I would like to thank our manager, Reverend Father Place D'Souza, our principal in charge, Dr. Geeta Shetty, and most importantly, Dr. Vinny Sebastian, for always encouraging and supporting us to do the magic, the greater, the better, the more. Also for guiding us and making this webinar a successful one. I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our student coordinators, Nisi, Sanika, Ria, Austin, Aarti, Samantha, Neral, and Lilin for the dedication and hard work towards the success of this webinar. And last but not the least, we thank you all the dear participants for spending your valuable time with us and making this webinar a success. Also, I hope to see you all again in our upcoming webinars. I would like to end this by saying a quote. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. By incorporating all the strategies and solutions that we learned from this webinar series, let us all strive to make a difference to the mathematics teaching learning process and drive the fear of math out of our students. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you all the participants. Thank you, Sunita ma'am, for your wonderful presentation once again.
Ma'am, the students project this project was really wonderful, reflective teaching. I really liked the project.
Okay. I'll just wait for a few minutes before I end the meeting because the YouTube, it lags for some time.
And ma'am, your efforts are really very nice because you are involving all the student and it's a maths club. I think it's your maths club activity, and this mathematics students, when they go as a teacher, They are really real gem of mathematics teacher, I feel, because they have explored so many topic and different style of teaching mathematics and their perception. Really, it's great, ma'am. You are doing really very great job, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Shruti Naik, you want to say something? Your hand is up. Shruti, you want to say something? Your hand is up. Okay, so I will end the meeting. Students, thank you very much. I'm ending the meeting. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Thank